Hi there, I'm going to try and talk to you about making a self-marking quiz in Google Classroom. There's quite a few little boxes to tick and things to do, but once we've done it, you will get the best results ever because the quiz will mark itself and you will have tons of really useful data to use in your marking and assessment, etc. Now, there's lots of things you may or may not know. I'll try and go through it calmly and sensibly, and if you get stuck, just rewind the video and watch the tips again. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, number one, is go to classwork. We're going to create a quiz assignment. It's going to create an assignment here. I'm going to move this out of the way over here so you can see what's happening. First thing we're going to do is we're going to see it's a blank quiz here and it says grade importing. That has got to be ticked on, otherwise nothing else will work. We'll give our quiz a title. I've done one on artist researchers. And we can put instructions, so answer all the questions. So far, so easy, yeah? Now, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. We click on the blank quiz. Now, the way I do it is just to delete the first question. I spend ages making the quizzes in Google Forms. If you've never made a quiz in Google Forms, I'll talk to you about that in a separate video. But at the moment, here's one I made earlier, and I'm going to find it, click on it, select all the questions, and import all the questions. This will then create all the questions that I need for my quiz, and it's a multiple choice quiz, very straightforward. And again, the important thing to remember here is that we've got the first box says first name, and the second box says last name, so the students who complete the quiz, when we do our data analysis later, we know who they are, which is really important. Now, there's lots of things to talk about making quizzes, but that's for another time. This is all about setting up the self-marking quiz. So, in our settings, we need to tick the collect email addresses box, and we need to also, this is the important bit, click on, we can show progress bar, which is nice so the kids know how much they've done. Quizzes, we need to make sure this is ticked as this is a quiz, and we can show the correct answers after the quiz has been done. Okay, save that. I think there's one more setting I need to just check. That's it. This is where we need to limit to one response, otherwise it won't do the self-marking. Okay, so tick that box, make sure we've got the collect email address boxes as well. So that box, and we can restrict it to just people in the academy as well, so we save that. Okay, now that's all we need to do here. We can give our quiz a name, so we can call it Artist Research Quiz here. Okay, we can also name it over here as Artist Research, or we can copy and paste the name from there to there. So we've done that, that's all good. So all we need to do now, it says all saved in Drive. So we go back to the task, and we've got the grade importing on. We can set it to the class exactly like you would for normally. You can have a due date, so we'll set it for tomorrow. Move that out of the way again. So we'll set it for tomorrow. We can put it in a topic. We can create a topic, call it quizzes, or just quiz. And then we assign it to the class. Now, all good so far. And you can see there's the one that I have just created. Now, this is where it gets interesting. This is a quiz that I set earlier. And on the quiz, if I go onto the task, so I'll go onto my stream, go onto my thing, you see that there's a student who has, I'll just cover his name, who has done the task. What I need to do now, it's handed in, All I've got to do now is tick this box here that says import grades. This is the most important box of the whole exercise. So we click that, click import, and then the grade automatically comes up here, which is the best bit about doing the quiz in the first place, is it marks itself. So you can imagine a whole class of people all doing the quiz. You'd have to go through marking each one individually over here. It would take absolutely ages. Not anymore. We just tick import grades over here. Okay, thank you for watching, and good luck setting your quizzes and people marking your quizzes, and hopefully it all works perfectly. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, goodbye.